Welcome, welcome, welcome to our Digital Marketing Essentials, facilitated by me, Ojugo Ajunwa, also known as Coach Ojugo. I work with Right Track Consulting. You're welcome. So some housekeeping, you would need to turn off all distractions so that you can, concentrate in on today's tasks ahead. Bring out your writing materials. We'll be, we'll be talking about things that are actionable. You need to take notes, so that when you go back, you can strategize, and implement them in your organization. Introduction. My name is Ojuga Ajunwa, MBA PMP. I'm a wife and a mom of 2 lovely kids. I'm a project management consultant and trainer, and I've been doing this for the past 15 years. My roles have been in training, in information technology, software implementation, in digital marketing, and in event management. At Right Track Consulting, we help people and organizations deliver results by creating processes, structures, and strategies using best practices. So the course description: traditional outbound marketing tactics that dominated the pre-digital internet world, today they are alarmingly ineffective. We have all the power to filter out advertising. We are not afraid to use it. I mean, you and I. The customer is now in full control. The communication processes begins if and when the customer wants, without advertising, without phone call, without you. Instead of pushing out messages through paid media, which can be expensive, to reach this customer, you must put the power of content marketing, search, and social media to work. We'll learn more about these in the course. The relationship with your brand begins there. To make your business effective, you have to understand and embrace digital marketing. The strategy is this: you pull people into your business 2-4-7, 7 days a week with our magnetic strategy, which is what this course is all about. So let's look at our agenda. Introduction to digital marketing. What is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. Nurturing your leads with email marketing, incorporating lead magnets into your content marketing, and then the question and answer session. So let's talk a little bit about something special we have for you. We have a bonus plan for you for attending this mini video course. So Digital Marketing Pro Masterclass, it will be available as an online live class for December 19th and 20th. That's our first batch, 2016. And then in 2017, the next batch will be January 7th and 8th, which is a weekend, and the durations will be 4 hours per day. It will be packed with, vital information you would need to set up your digital marketing strategy. But then the digital essentials is like an intro, to that class. So if you enroll for this online course within the week, it costs $50. Would offer you a 10% off, a 10% discount, and registration for the December batch closes 16th December, and the January batch closes January 4th, respectively. To enroll, this is our email address: info@riterac, then consult.com.ng, with the title of your email being Digital Marketing Pro Masterclass, and then we'll send you more details. So let's start. Introduction to digital marketing. Introduction to digital marketing. Let's see what we have there. So what is digital marketing? It's the marketing that makes use of electronic devices, computers, such as personal computers, smartphones, cell phones, tablets. What are you using them to do? You're using them to engage, your stakeholders. Who are your stakeholders? Your potential clients. Like like they normally say, your customer avatar. So those are your, stakeholders, the people that you're trying to reach out to, to ensure that you're online visible. So digital marketing is the advancement of your organization or brand using one or more of the various digital channels, such as social media networks, apps, emails, SEO, cellular phones, etc. So let's build back on some numbers. Let's look at a global digital snapshot. This was as at January 2015. Total world population, 7.210 billion, and urbanized people, 53%. Active internet users, 3.010 billion, and penetration of the internet, 42%. Active social media accounts, 2.078 billion, penetration, 29%. Unique mobile phone users, 3.649 billion, penetration, 51%. And then active mobile social media accounts, 1.685 billion, penetration, 23%. So this is like a recent snapshot, digitally of what's going on in the globe. What does this numbers tell us? It's a good time to craft your digital marketing strategy. So next, let's look at traditional marketing and digital marketing. Traditional marketing takes time, has a wide scope, difficult to measure, can be expensive. Imagine the cost of a billboard, for instance. Slow response, people do not really respond as fast as you want them to. Then digital is immediate, with precise audience targeting. Just like we have with Facebook ads, it can allow you to streamline the age of the audience, the sex, the location, their likes, their dislikes, and so on. Once you're able, that's the beauty of digital. Once you're able to know who your audience is, your ideal customer avatar, you're able to get in there and you would get the right results almost immediately. I would use a case study of this particular mini courses that we're offering free at the end of year as part of end of year promos. What did we do? We went to the right audience and almost immediately, in fact, like 20 minutes or less after posting, we kept seeing people come in, register, fill their forms. It was automatic, and you can't really get that with traditional marketing. Our numbers shot up by almost 150%. It was simply amazing. So that's the power of digital marketing. It's also easy to measure. You have full cost control, and then you get real-time response. So next we look at SEO. I'm sure you've heard people talk about SEO. What is SEO? What it can do for a business and so on. Now let's try to demystify SEO. Search engine optimization. That's the process of getting your website recognized more frequently when people perform searches on sites such as Google or Yahoo. You have better SEO ranking. It means you get seen by more people, and that's a free way to increase traffic to your website, without you paying for adverts. Search engine optimization is a methodology of, that comprises of strategies, techniques, tactics used to increase the amount of visitors to a website by obtaining a high ranking placement in the search results page of a search engine. So search engine optimization is very critical if you want to be found. You can use search engines like Google, Bing, Yahoo, and so many other search engines out there. So benefits, why do we need to rank high to be found? Benefits of high listing position in organic search. Organic search means, people that went on their own, they found you, it wasn't an advert that popped up and all that. When you're found in an organic fashion, it increases click-through to your website, which will now encourage people to see what you're all about, to even start a relationship with you and to even be able to purchase from you. It increases engagement when you're found organically. It increases conversions. It increases visibility. It enhances your reputation. People would now know, like, and trust you, which is one of the things you need to do, for people to purchase, which is what you would want at the end of it. It increases your credibility and status. It helps with market leadership. It increases your competitive advantage. Imagine all the time for all the keywords, that people are searching for, they are able to find you. What does it do for you? It helps you, be more competitive than people in your industry if you're always on page one. So how do you optimize your website for SEO? Search engine optimization starts from the website. You need to make sure that you include meta and title tags, that are right for the page, that particular page you're working on. You need to research your keywords. Google has keyword planner, which you can make use of to research keywords relevant to your industry, and there are several other tools that can help you research keywords for your website so that when people search, the keywords drag them in. Then you must make sure you place your keywords strategically throughout your content. You don't want to spam your content, but you want to make sure that in strategic places like your header, the body, the footer, you have your keywords placed strategically, so that when the crawler, from Google or whatever search engine you're using crawls through, they can be able to pick out your website. Someone can search and find you. Then you must always describe your images. Images you put up there, you must describe what the image is about, because people also search for images. Then you must keep providing new content. In fact, content, they said, is queen. Content is queen. You must always have new content available for your target audience to consume. That's where it really starts from. And then you can get other websites to link back to you. Next, we look at lead nurturing with email marketing. Lead nurturing with email marketing. What is email marketing? In the past, traditionally, we used to get mails from the post office, but today's world, it's electronic mail. Email marketing is a form of direct marketing that uses electronic mail as a means of communicating commercial or fundraising messages to an audience. In the broadest sense, every mail sent to a potential or current customer should be considered as email marketing. What are leads? Leads are people that come in as visitors to your website through social media platforms, through your SEO, and so on. Anybody that didn't know you, basically, and they came in, through any of the strategies we've talked about, your website, social media, SEO. They are leads. Why are leads important? They are the lifeblood of your business. Without leads in your pipeline, you won't have consistent sales. But with a lot of leads in your pipeline who you need to nurture, you're able to have consistent sales. Lead nurturing is achieved best with email marketing. I hope you're taking notes. You can move your cold traffic, people that never knew you, to become warm traffic, people that now know, like, and trust you, and eventually people that are hot traffic, people that are ready to pull out their cards, they want to make a payment at the bank, they want to buy from you with email marketing. There are several popular email marketing platforms. You have ConvertKit, MailChimp, Lead Pages, that's a repetition. I meant Mad Mimi, Constant Contact. There is a whole list, out there. You should choose what works best for you. Some of them are free like MailChimp can allow you 2,000 users free, and then once you get past that mark, you would need to pay them, you need to pay them for other numbers that you need to add to your list, out there. Email frequency, best practice, 3 times a week, once a day. You need to choose what works best for you. You can start out mailing twice a week, once a week, once a day, twice a day, whatever works with your audience. You just need to test it out. Then your email content. I hear someone asking, so what would I be writing? You could write several things: blog articles, your company newsletter. You could even make it a weekly or monthly newsletter. You could share testimonials. You could share trends in the industries, reports you're working on, research you're working on, and so on and so forth, depending on your industry. For instance, if you're a food business, you could share recipes, you could share pictures, to make sure people see what you're doing. Then your email metrics. Metrics basically mean, you want to measure what is going on with the mails you're sending. You must monitor open rates of your email, bounce rates, engagement rates, make sure that it's going up, keep tweaking your strategy, and you'll see that work for your business. So email marketing, very important if you want to nurture your leads. Most times you don't just want to go for the hard sell. You want to just keep talking to them about those things, that are very important to them, and they keep reading, and then, once in a while you can put in the hard sell, your business products and services, and you will see them naturally gravitate to becoming, hot traffic and buying customers. So lastly, let's look at lead magnets and content marketing. Have you heard about lead magnets before? Very important, in today's digital world. You need to have lead magnets out there. So what's a lead magnet? It's an irresistible bribe, an offering, a bribe offering, a specific chunk of value. We didn't say sell the whole thing you do, give it away free. No. Lead magnets are, irresistible bribe, offering a specific chunk of value to a prospect in exchange for their contact information. The goal of lead magnets is to maximize numbers of targeted leads you're getting in for an offer. And usually is the first step in my customer value optimization process. You need to get in people first with this bribe, offer them something specific, something valuable. Examples of irresistible lead magnets, you have so many. Some examples: templates, checklist, ebook, webinar, calendar, resource list, web app. Educational audio or video, like I'm doing today, sample chapter, mind map, tutorial, recipe, reports, even a design calendar, like we're going into 2017, can be a lead magnet. So now there is a difference between a bad lead magnet and a good lead magnet. A good lead magnet, a bad lead magnet, even if you put it out there, people would not really go in for the bribe, even though you're giving them away free. So for good lead magnets, it's instantly accessible, it's easy to consume. Don't do a 100-page lead magnet. They may not have time to read all through, except it's really packed with a lot of value and they can drop your ebook or whatever report down. It must be easy to consume. It must solve a real problem. It must promise one quick win, not so many disparate solutions, so that the target audience is focused on achieving one quick win. It must be super specific. It must have content clarity. So that's a checklist that you need to write down, for your lead magnet. So again, there we go with digital marketing essentials. I hope you were able to pick out one or two things to learn more. Remember, we have our Digital Marketing Pro Masterclass available as online live classes. And we have our first batch and second batch out there, and many batches, into the new year 2017 and beyond. If you want to email us on any of these classes, please find our email in red at the bottom of this slide. And we thank you so much for attending. To contact us for further information, our phone numbers are out there. You can find us online on our website, on Blogger, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on LinkedIn. You can follow our company out there. Thank you so much for your time today. We sincerely appreciate. And you could do us a favor. You can share out the video link as you've gotten it. You could help someone out there with that information. Thank you so much for doing this. God bless you. So this is question time. I know you may have questions. You could, wherever you find this video, you can leave a comment with your question, and then we could take it up from there. Thank you so much for your time once again today. We appreciate